Right, so thank you so very much. I'm very happy that the boys have taken to what we're doing and we're trying to build here. And I couldn't be happier. So thank you very much for your generosity and I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, the class is going great. Thank you again very much. No, I'm looking forward to a very long and prosperous future together. Thanks so much. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 6 of Bottom to the Top. And we are in the Christmas break in the Eastern Nationale, and we got an early Christmas present. Well, it's a late Christmas present. We actually got the email on the 27th of December, but the management has decided that they love the job that we are doing, and they have granted us a new 2-year contract, making the same amount of money, but they gave us another side gift. We are studying for our National C license. Finally being given the opportunity to increase our coaching skills. They were giving coaching courses away to everybody else, so I guess it was just finally our turn, or maybe they felt that we had enough time over this holiday break to get something done. We headed into the break in second place, just 2 points off of the top, sitting on 32 points after 17 matches. Midway through the season, 9 wins, 5 draws, only 3 losses for a team that was projected to finish in a relegation spot. So we are overachieving. We've gotten the most out of our team, and we hope that we can keep it going when the action kicks back off in the middle of January. The board also saw fit to allow us to hire another coach for the staff. We were severely lacking in defensive coaching. In fact, we were last in the league. So they let us reach out. Yeah, he's 75 years old, but Johan Bierlant is a very solid defensive coach. We are now well above average in the league, and that can only help us as we look to secure that promotion spot that we are currently occupying. So the team is rested, relaxed, and actually training well since returning from the holiday break, hoping to continue our excellent run of form throughout the end of November into December. Winners of 4 of our last 5, unbeaten in those 5 matches. That one draw was a very disappointing 0-0 against Zebra Elites, who was sitting bottom of the table at the time. But hopefully we're going to bounce back. We've got Capellan FC. They are right now at the bottom of the league. So hopefully a good palate cleanser for us to get back into league action here in January of 2024. And then RE Virton, our first time taking them on since October, where we beat them 2-0 on the road. It's the return match at home at the Lisp. Hopefully we can go 2-0 and keep the party rolling and really solidify that push for promotion as we make our way, hopefully, up a tier for next year. And looking to repay the board's faith in us by giving us that new 2-year contract. This is the team that's going to go out there against our Capellan FC. It's going to be Van Heels in goal with a back 3 of Bisset, Vandenbosch, and El Mazad, with Ben Hamed on the left wing back side, Lenfers on the right. Our normal midfield of Keita at the base with Zanan and Sabo ahead of him, Valencia, and Peter Van Hees will be leading the line. It's number 2 against number 18. Let's see if we can make some hay and keep our 5-match unbeaten streak running. And we are underway from Stadion Jas van Wellen. And Capellan is going to control in our first highlight. El Madani playing it ahead for Kiel. Noslinger with it. Left wing feed pushed forward for Simanga. Simanga still moving it ahead, throwing it into the middle. Can he find Lemoyne? He does, and Van Heels, even though he gets his hand on it, seeds Lemoyne's 6th goal of the year. And just over 3.5 minutes into this match, we find ourselves again with another lackluster performance against the bottom of the table side, as Capellan has taken a very early 1-0 lead. Hopefully we can get our legs under us and get this turned around. First shot of the game and we give up a goal. Van Heels diving to make the stop, gets his hands all over it, and he still can't keep it out. And with the results right now, we have dropped in the live table down to 3rd place. We can get that back We just need to play as hard as humanly possible. Sabo is going to try to do that with the corner kick opportunity in the 25th minute. Bisset picking up his first goal in his 7th appearance of the year with the club. The near post corner, so OP right now in this version of FM, which kind of was in the last version of FM too, if I'm going to be completely honest. That's why we have big defensemen in the back. Bisset, I think, stands at 6'3", able to make them pay. Not once, almost twice, as that one is kept out. Played away, Valencia to Vanden Bosch to get things reset. 657 in attendance. We've gotten 5 shots compared to Capellan FC's 2. They found both of them on target, however, so they're being very dangerous as we tick towards the latter stages of this first half. Simanga playing it back outside. He'll get it back, throwing it towards Dewara, but Bizet is going to clear it as far as Antonio. Into the middle for Almadani to Nusslinger. He's going to go for it from range, and it's going to be just a bit too strong. Van Heels dives, but he doesn't have to make the stop as the shot is off target. As halftime rolls around, it is Capellan FC 1, Young Reds 1. Capitalizing on the corner kick opportunity, Maxime Bizet picking up his first goal to equalize in the 25th minute. Things started to turn around in the latter portions of that second half for Young Reds. Hopefully, we can keep that same level of intensity throughout the rest of the match and come away with an all-important victory. It'll be a 3rd in a row and 5th in our last 6 if we can get it done. And really not much has changed in the first 20 minutes of this second half as Hervo will send it forward. Simanga's got it. He's got space. Lengfairs get back in front of him, throwing it across. Can't find his man on the back post. Ben Hamed sending it forward. Valencia with the ball, still carrying into the box, moving it forward, stopping, picked. His pocket is Serpentier, and here comes Capellan the other way. Lemoyne moving forward, splitting the defense, cutting it in, beating Van Heels for his 7th goal of the year. He's got the brace, and Capellan FC, even though they're sitting bottom of the table, they are playing rather well here at home, especially on the counterattack, and they lead this one by a score of 2-1, so we are going to... We're going to have to make some changes as we come through. Dare we break up our back 3? I mean, they didn't really drape themselves in glory on that play, but I think more of the breakdown came in the midfield. So Malik Keita is going to take a rest. Amal's going to come in. We'll have Zanan drop into the base of the midfield spot, and we'll flip-flop Amal and Zabo. So moving around our midfield quite a bit. Peter Van Hees not really getting it done. Dehale has not gotten a lot of action lately, but he has been training so very well, so we will bring him into this match as well. 2 changes to be made 65 minutes in. Hopefully we can get a good response from that Capellan FC goal and turn these things around as Lengfairs is going to throw it in. Dehale's got it into the box. Valencia dropping it for Amal. He finds Dehale again, sending it across, but Hano is going to come in off his line, grab that one out of the air and mute the attack. Launching it forward, looking for Kiel. Zanan will knot it down. Can Amal get there? No, it's taken away by Nusslinger. He'll drop it back for Ristovich, who will reset the offense. To the right, Almadani. Nusslinger throwing it forward. He's got Lemoyne. Lemoyne going for the hat trick. It's off the crossbar. The woodwork saving Young Reds right now, but the respite is brief as Capellan regains control. Nusslinger to Van Kerkhoven. Throwing it across, looking far post. Bizet is going to clear that. Antonio once again recovering for Capellan. Looking far post for Lemoyne. Can't control it. He knocks it down, gets it back, throws it in, and hits the post. 2 times hitting the woodwork for Lemoyne, denying him from the hat trick. Nice stop by Bizet, and Van Heels finally grabbing the ball out of the air and saying, I've had enough of this. Van Heels has let in 2 goals, but that was some quality goalkeeping. Maybe his best set of plays of the year. 9 minutes left to go. Free kick in a dangerous position. Sabo looking far post. He's not going to find his man. Ristovich only gets it as far out as Dehale in the middle. Lucas Lengfairs, our right wing back, he was in an advanced position for the set piece. Did not leave the box. capitalizes on the sitter. Beautiful play by Dehalay. Instead of being selfish and taking the shot himself as he pushed it past Keel, he moves it into the middle for Len Fairs at the edge of the 6-yard box, who easily pots home the goal to tie this match up at 2. And as much as we wanted to keep the winning ways going, we'll take the draw, but an opportunity on the corner, Ben Hamed to deliver the in-swinger in the 88th minute. He's going to send it long. It's not going to connect with any of his players, but Bizet in the box, in the middle, Sabo, feeding it outside for Dehalay. Dehalay with his second goal of the year. Why have we kept Gwendal Dehalay off of the pitch? I don't know, because he has just delivered, doing a little Irish jig, and in a game that we thought may have been lost, Young Reds taking the 3-2 lead late. It's old man Bizet starting things off. The ball ultimately fed out by Sabo. Sabo picking up another assist. Dehalay putting home the goal, his second of the season. And Young Reds are going to escape from Capellan FC with a victory. Is it going to be 3-2 or will they add on? We've played 95 minutes. The clock is still ticking. Len Fairs is going to throw it in. Of course, he's going to take his time getting the ball back from the maul into the box. Valencia in the middle for Sabo. And Sabo blasting it past Heno for his second goal of the year to double Young Reds' lead. And that's going to be your final score, I think, when all is said and done. So after going down 1-0 and then 2-1, Young Reds pouring on 3 consecutive goals to take the 4-2 victory on the road. We are still rolling. A goal and 2 assists for Sabo, as he has just been a revelation since he joined the team from Royal Antwerp FC. But we are going to have to go our next match without our starting left wing back, as Ben Hamed has reached his yellow card limit. We'll figure it out. We're not going to hold it against him. We're not going to fine him or anything. It's going to be fine. We want Ben Hamed back in full form after next week. Of course, the red card to Ben Hamed will bring changes to the squad. Crepin Diata, the 24-year-old, is going to take over as left wing back because he represents our over 23 player. That means Bizet, who was so successful in the last match, is going to have to come out of the squad. But Andreas Verstappen is going to get another opportunity to pair with Vanden Bosch and El Mazad. Len Fairs is going to remain on the right-hand side. Our midfield is going to be unchanged with Keita at the base behind Zanan and Sabo. Sabo so amazing with a goal and 2 assists in the last match. Susi is going to come in as our striker because Adam Valencia is off on international duty, and he's going to be paired up front with Peter Van Hees as we look to keep our winning streak running. And we're going to try to do it against Royal Excelsior Virton at home at the Lisp. I mean, Young Reds can seemingly do no wrong. Even when we go down, we find a way to either battle back and secure a draw or even take a late victory like we did in the last match earlier in the episode. Only 589 in attendance. The attendance, I feel, is slipping a little bit at Herman van der Poorten Stadion. I'm just going to say Lisp from now on. It's so much easier, although saying Van der Poorten Stadion is a lot of fun. Not a ton of activity in the first 25 minutes, just 3 shots on goal, 2 in favor of Young Reds. Neither team has hit the target, so Van Eyck and Martin and Van Heels really have not had anything to do so far. In fact, we're getting really close to halftime without a highlight. Only 1 minute added on, and yeah, we made it all the way through with nothing interesting happening. 4 shots on goal for Young Reds, 3 for Excelsior Virton, shot on target apiece. Possession went the way of the visitors. Again, we've talked about it in past videos. We're playing a more direct passing style, so possession really isn't the name of the game, but we also ceded 7 corner kicks. That sounds like a negative, and it is, but we also denied them on 7 corner kicks. So glass half empty, glass half full, whichever way you want to look at it. We've given up the set pieces, but we also have not yet given up a goal. we are going to do something we haven't done in a while. We are going to make a change at the half. Susi is going to come off. He's looked a little out of sorts. He's already picked up a yellow card. So Gwendal Deale is going to come on in. He did a masterful job as a super sub last week. Let's hope that we can recapture that magic. But still, no highlights. And we've played nearly 70 minutes of this football match. I can't believe this. We're actually going to show this to you on YouTube. Len Ferris is going to come off. Michael Davis is going to replace him. Just feeling a little tired. Try to get some fresh legs out there. Oh, Diata not really having the greatest game, but we don't have a lot of backup right now at the left wing back. So Dieter Van Hees is going to be pressed into service. There's a lot of running that happens along the sidelines for our team, so our wingbacks need to be as energetic and athletic as possible. So when we do have guys on the pitch that are tired, we are going to replace them with guys that can run and get the job done. So 2 additional changes to be made on top of the Deale move, and less than 15 minutes left in this match. Shots are 5-3. We've gotten another one on target, but absolutely nothing exciting going on here. And I think we may make it through the entire match without a single highlight. Is this possible? 3 minutes to be added on, and time's going to expire. And wow, nothing happened. I mean, we'll take the draw. It's a point. Unfortunately, we're now 4 points off of the lead. This was our game in hand. That is just very, very disappointing after all the great things that we've done. But the unbeaten streak is still alive, so yay. I mean, we still have made it 7 matches in a row without losing, which we'll hope to continue as we take on La Louvière, who we lost to in the second week of the season, our first road matchup, 2-1. So looking for a little bit of revenge there. And then Olympic Charleroi, who we started the season with. God, we're almost hitting the home stretch as we get closer and closer to February in game. Enjoying our first year, we find ourselves remaining in second place on the table. 36 points after 19 matches, but again, 4 points off of the lead. Fest Sport leading the way. Love to. Hey, if we're going to overperform for the year, let's overperform and win the championship. Gosh dang it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's super disappointing to not only draw 0-0. I mean, don't they know that we're filming this for YouTube? But also to do so without a single highlight for either side. Although I don't know if my heart could have taken watching those 7 corner kick opportunities in the first half. Thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate all the support that you've given so far. Make sure you hit the like button on this video so we can get out there to as many people and continue to grow the channel, because I've so far been able to provide daily Football Manager content, at least Monday through Friday daily. I'm like, come on, give me some time on the weekends. We are still streaming on Twitch nights and weekends after all, so I mean, I got a full-time job. You got to give a guy a break. Also, make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps out the channel. Show that support and turn on your notifications so you know when the next video is coming out. Thank you for joining me for Bottom to the Top, and I will see you next time, hopefully with a little bit more excitement in the second half of the episode, okay? Bye-bye.